G'day, Jeff Lewis here from Seriously Series, and today what I'm going to show you is how to make a quintessential Australian dish. This is known in this part of the world as the jumbuck stew, and there's many different variants out there, and there's no right or wrong way of actually making this stew. Got that out finally. So I'm going to show you my version, and obviously I'm out here in the Australian outback, which makes it even that little bit more authentic. So if this sounds like a recipe and a video of interest to you, you know what to do. Stay tuned. Rightio, so, just get rid of that ant. So, a little bit of improvisation was needed to obviously make this stew here today. Forgot the old chopping board, so I'm using the plastic jacking plate for the Land Rover. So, really simple. You need yourself a camp oven. So I've got a cast iron one here. I've chopped up about 4 sort of medium-sized potatoes. A little bit of sweet potato in there, so we just plonk that in the camp oven. About 1 kilo of lamb. Now, if you're going for the Ridgy-Didge version, you want to use kangaroo tail. So we chuck that in there like so. Just mix that in a bit. Oh, that's looking lovely. I'm going to put a little bit of corn in. Some people say these videos are a bit corny. Oh, there's a dad joke for you. And then we're going to put in puree, tomato, 1 tin of. Pop that in. Some peas. These are dehydrated so they don't go off. Sprinkle those in like so. And then we've got a little bit of curry powder, if I can get into the thing. Now, the reason why you use potato, corn, or corn's the exception, is root vegetables last a lot longer out here. And if you're buying your corn, always buy it in the husk. Keeps a lot longer and you don't have to refrigerate it. Right, so curry powder we need about probably 2 tablespoons, works for me. So I'm just going to do a rough measurement in there. Oh geez, that's a bit more than I thought. Bit of pepper, cracked naturally. Once again, if I can get the thing to work, yep. Rightio. A few mixed herbs, bit of rosemary always goes well. And it all depends on whether you have the time. There you go, another dad joke in there for you too. They're just flowing thick and fast today. And now I just need a wooden spoon, a little bit of water, and I'll mix that in. Rightio. So look at that there. Doesn't look that appealing, but we'll get there eventually. Okay. So that's all mixed in pretty well. You want to mix it so there's sort of an even covering on your veggies, and in particular the lamb. What you want. Now I've cut these in pretty big chunks too. I'll show you sort of how big they are, and the reason is it's sort of early morning here and I'm going to put it in the campfire for pretty much most of the day. So I'll just submerge that in water, give it a mix again. And I'll just leave it like that. I can put a little bit of corn flour or plain flour in to thicken it up later on. So anyway, I'll bring you in and give you a bit of a look. So as you can see, it doesn't look overly appealing. However, we need to give it a bit of time. So nice big chunks of lamb, nice big chunks of spuds. You can cut them up a lot finer, and then it'll be a lot easier to actually cook it, like cooking time wise. But as I said, it's going to be in there for probably about 8 to 10 hours, so this will be perfect. Anyway, I'll go and show you how you put it on the campfire. So we've had this fire burning for a couple of days now. And I always dig a fire pit because then all the coals are contained. So what I can do now is I can just dig right down into it, down to the base. Put the camp oven in. Get that out of the way. And bury it like so, and then as I said, leave it there for 8 to 10 hours and it should be done. Piece of cake. So there you have it, jumbuck stew done the easy way. Really isn't hard to eat well out in the bush. Anyway, I'll put a basic recipe in the content section down below, but remember, make your own recipe and you can't stuff it up. Anyway, if you're enjoying the content here at Seriously Series, then please do check us out on Patreon. All proceeds obviously go to these videos, and if that's not your style, that's fine. You can support us via our website, and if you're new to the channel, then be sure to click on that subscribe button, click on that notification button too, and that way you won't miss out on one single video. Anyway, hope to see you in our next video.